It's somebody bored auntie. It's somebody bored auntie. Here with another video. Hey, make sure you like, share, and subscribe though. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to my video. It's Somebody Bored Auntie, or you might know me as Taz. And of course, as always, please be sure to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe and join my family, y'all. So, we're on a new segment today, but before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to my girl Ashley at Pretty Jewelry. That's where I got these lovely gunmetal hoops at. I'm very simple when it comes to like my jewelry, but she has something for all different styles and flair and everything. So please, if you get a chance, check her out on Facebook. If I figure out how to link her, I'll link her here as well. And again, this is not paid. I just love supporting Black businesses, especially Black woman businesses. So if you have a business you think I should support, please leave it in the comments as well. But again, like I said, check her out. So you may have noticed this logo and you may have been like, what is that? What is that?
Oh my God, what is that?
So it's actually the logo for our new series, which is Searching for Somebody Uncle. Because I'm somebody auntie, so you know I need somebody uncle. Basically in this series, we'll be talking about all of my misadventures when it comes to dating. And I'm gonna give you some tips here and there about what I've learned along the way while searching for somebody uncle. Again, I just want to emphasize the fact that some things have been modified to protect the innocent as well as the not so innocent in these stories. So please bear with me. All right, so we're gonna get into the first story. And this story goes all the way back to middle school. Yes. We're taking it back. We're taking a trip back in time. So in middle school, like I was internet dating before it was cool, y'all. Like Omegle, AIM, I was in the teenage chat rooms, chat roulette, all of that, right? So somebody mentioned, they were like, yeah, like you should get on Tagged. Everybody's on Tagged. And at the time, I didn't really know what Tagged was, but I was like, okay, boom. I'm getting on Tagged. Like, it's lit. I'm about to get on Tagged. Yes, right? So, I get on Tagged. And you're probably like, somebody auntie, hold on, wait a second. Why was you all up on the internets like this? What's happening? To be honest, I ain't had no friends. I was lame. Who wanted to be friends with her? Nobody. So, I didn't really have no friends like that. So, I wanted to make friends. And this was an easy way to make friends because on the internet, you could be anybody. At the time, I was going by a completely different name. I was not telling people my name because I didn't want nobody to find me. Because I was watching them Dateline NBCs when the predators be pulling up to the house trying to get the little girl. I was not trying to get got. So I was using a fake name and everything. But back to the story. So I'm on Tagged, and if anybody's been on Tagged before, they know that like there's a part where you can like people and say like they cute, send them messages and all that. So I was on there and somebody was constantly liking me. They even claimed me. Yes, you could claim people on Tagged. So once I realized they claimed me, I was like, let me go see who this is. So we'll call him Memphis. So I'm looking at Memphis' profile. He's all pro-Black. He's talking about how much he loves Black people, and I am Black people. So I'm like, well, I love Black people. He love Black people. Hey, boo, what's good? So of course, I messaged him back because at this point he had been sending me messages and I had not been responding because I was new to this, not true to this yet. So I messaged him back and I was like, oh, like I checked out your profile, like, you know, like ASL, like age, sex, location. Y'all know, y'all here for it. So he's like telling me how his name is Memphis and where he's from and all of this. And I'm like, okay, like that's cool. Like my name is this and I'm from here and all of this, right? So we're getting to know each other, really getting to spend time with each other. And it's like we get to the point that we exchange numbers, right? But I ain't had no cell phone because I got in trouble because I was just trying to be out here doing hood rat things by myself because I ain't had no friends. So my mama had took my phone. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I gotta use the house phone. So I was staying up until like midnight, waiting on everybody to go to sleep, sneaking out to get the house phone, bringing it back into my room, getting up under the covers, and I was talking on the phone like this, like, hey Memphis, how are you? Memphis would be like, I can't hear you. I'd be like, I gotta be quiet, everybody sleep. I can't be up here making up too much noise. So this was good. This was a good game plan. Around like 3 a.m., I would hear my daddy getting up to go to work. So I'm up here like about to die trying to hang up the phone and fake sleep. So this was good, like I said, for about a month. And then my mama got a phone bill. So like I was saying, she gets this phone bill. And she tried to play me a little bit because she was like, do you know who's been making all these phone calls out of town? I was like, I don't know anything about that. She was like, because they're in the middle of the night. Who's up in the middle of the night? I'm like, I don't know who's up in the middle of the night. I'm usually asleep. And if you know me, you know that I usually be up all times of the night. You know that I ain't never been one to sleep the whole night. So my mama knew. She knew. So I was just playing along like, I don't know who that could be. I don't know who's talking on the phone for hours with long distance calls. I don't know who that is. I don't know. And she act like she didn't know either. So I do my usual routine, go, pick up the phone, talking, he. And I look up and my bedroom door is opening. And here come my mama. I knew you was up here playing on my phone. So basically, she was like, well, who is this? How'd you meet him? Oh, you back playing on the internet now. Oh, you still want to play on the internet. But so she moved the computer out of like the computer room into the living room so she could watch me while I used it. Then she took my iPod Touch. So now I ain't got no phone. I ain't got no iPad. I gotta use the computer in the living room. Like, how am I supposed to just be out here being ratchet? How? I ask you. Hold on one second. So, to make matters worse, at the time, I was going over to one of my friend's house. And her mama was a cool mama. So her mama was like, yeah, girl, you might as well get a Facebook, a MySpace, all of that. But you know, at the time, like Facebook was like new. So like you had to have like a college email or something like that. Like you could, like not everybody could just get on Facebook. But anybody could get on MySpace. So I made my cute little MySpace page. You know, Chris Brown was my background. I had him in tiles, so it was just like boom, 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 all the way across. And you know, I had my little playlist. I had my friends picked out and all of that. I don't know who snitched. But somebody snitched because my mama found my MySpace. So then she took everything away for months, right? So at this point, I ain't talking to Memphis at all, like for months. So finally, you know, I done been on good behavior. And my mama's like, okay, like you could get your stuff back. So I get all of my stuff back. And like Memphis has sent me messages saying that like, since I wasn't responding, he ain't want me no more. Memphis, I ain't had my stuff. Like my mama took my stuff. I didn't even get a chance to like say bye to nobody or nothing. Like it wasn't my fault, Memphis. Like, come on now. So Finally, I get a chance to like message Memphis back, and Memphis is like, okay, well, like get Kick, so that way you can have it on your you can have it on your iPod Touch, you can have it on your phone. Like, just make sure you get Kick. So I'm like, bet I'm gonna get Kick, and then I also had the Kick put on my friend phone, just like backup, you know, because my friend was a writer. Shout out to you, girl. You know who you are. We had matching MySpace pages. Yes, boo. But so I got Kick, and like at this point, we're messaging back and forth on Kick all the time. Like he's like making photo collages. Y'all know the ones where it's like both of our pictures side by side with the words on them, real 2000s type stuff, right? So making photo collages, like we're back together. At least that's what I thought. So like I said, I thought everything was cool. Like I got my little picture collages, like you're the background on my phone. Like we're together forever. Like talked about kids, talked about houses, all of that. Just being grown. Just in middle school, trying to be grown for no reason. And like I thought everything was going good until one day I was sending messages. And on Kick, they were showing that they were sent, but they weren't saying that they was delivered, and they weren't saying that they were read. So I went to Google, and Google was telling me I was blocked. So I sent text messages, no response. I sent emails, again, no response. So in the comments down below, I want you to tell me, where do you think that Memphis went? And I want you to answer whether or not you think he's coming back. So after that, I want you to tune back in next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. so that our search for Somebody Uncle can continue. Have a great night.